This is a piece I've written. It's called Whiskey Dreams of Destitute Oracles. And so I invoke thee, the flagrant simile, obtuse language, whorish metaphors of absurd fate. Who are you, O fate, who takes the will of God and man, mangles and crushes them, twisting them to each other into humanity's profound sense of helplessness? Who are you, O fate, who among the boiling ether of complete ignorance and the illusion of knowledge that man clings to so earnestly, claim to know the truth? By what absurd inflation of the ego can you claim to know not even what the gods can foresee? As the bulbous belly of a pregnant woman, gelatinous, firm, the oven of life deflates itself to bring into this world a screaming, helpless young fetus, covered in placental tethers of the womb, connected still to the birthplace of life, the gene pool of ecstatic hope, the fetus exposed to the fierce reality of the world. Destitution, fear, the unknown, the ignorance of the womb is made unbearably known, bringing the newborn screaming and terrified into this world. So you alight the truths of the world, both to men and to gods. You bear unto them with their fates, binding them to the unavoidable destiny, terrifying in its absoluteness and belligerent apparentness. And he who struts forth through peace and through war, heaving with great orgasmic sighs of masculine disambiguation, acts as the favored one to thee. And those that are great and hulking must bear the knowledge of their destinies, and the gods shall fight over them, pitting their own silly wills at each other in desperate attempts to come out as the winner. Fighting as children do, with supple wetted toes, earwax picking fingers in the soft tender cast of one who's past. I ask of thee, O fate, how can one decide? How can one put the acts and actions of man and God into this category or the next? In the sprawling terror of battle, one man is to simply die as the next. Yet another is to live on, aided by the gods to suckle off the teat of existence in the river of bodily ecstasy, till your whims turn once again. Men battle and men fight, whether oblivious or not, and you toy with their hope and love and hate and fear like you would a young nymph. As the most terrifying of demons and monsters meet in the bowels of man, the colon of the world, hell, the tantric riveting pulse of drums. Drums made of the skin of humans, drums beating to the rhythm of frightful hearts, the hot tantric pulse, the cold, ignorant pulse that ignites the passions, and sends all who hear it into a seizure of pain and pleasure, convulsing, heaving, flapping thighs, straining hips, the guttural screams of sheer joy at the pain inflicted on others, the strongest of pain, the dirtiest, most rank pain possible. So men pit themselves in battle, hopelessly lost to chance, overtly homosexual and terrified, overjoyed and emboldened and defeated. The fates of men drive them to this destiny, this excruciatingly unbearable display of the worst qualities of man. I invoke thee, O fate, to tell me one last time what it is, my destiny, so that I too may no longer wallow in the pits of ignorance, but can shrink in fear at the knowledge of my own end. So is the nature of man, to want to know what is possible, and upon knowing try to change it. So I invoke thee, O fate, for thee are pigtits.